If you've ever tried adding serious bass to a vehicle with limited space, you already know the struggle. Most subwoofers are simply too deep to fit under seats or inside compact enclosures. That's why I tested 5 popular shallow mount subwoofers to find out which ones actually deliver strong bass without taking up all your cargo space. After weeks of listening, tuning, and daily driving, here's what I found. Product number 1. Pioneer A-Series TS-A2000LD2 8-inch shallow mount subwoofer. I pulled the Pioneer TS-A2000LD2 out of the box. The first thing I noticed was how compact it felt. The shallow design immediately stood out, and I could tell right away that installation would be much easier than with traditional subs. Despite the slim profile, the build quality felt solid and well put together. Once installed in a sealed enclosure, this little 8-inch sub surprised me. The bass wasn't just present, it had real punch. During testing, I played everything from hip-hop to rock, and it consistently delivered clean low-end response without sounding muddy. The reinforced cone handled higher volume levels better than I expected, maintaining clarity even when pushed hard. I also liked how easy it was to integrate with my existing amplifier setup. My favorite part was how much bass it produced while taking up very little space. If you're working with a compact vehicle and want clean, controlled bass, this Pioneer is a great place to start. Still, if you want even more output, the next subwoofer steps things up. Product number 2. Scar Audio VD10D2. I held the Scar Audio VD10D2. It immediately felt like a subwoofer built for people who enjoy strong bass. The cone, surround, and overall construction looked rugged, and the shallow profile made it much easier to fit into tight locations than many full-size 10-inch models. After wiring it up and spending time with different music genres, I quickly understood why Scar has such a loyal following. The bass output was noticeably stronger than many shallow subs I've tested in this price range. It hit hard on kick drums, delivered satisfying low frequencies during rap tracks, and maintained solid control at higher volumes. The foam surround and sturdy cone helped keep distortion under control, even during extended listening sessions. What impressed me most was the balance between output and space savings. It felt like I was getting performance closer to a traditional subwoofer without needing a massive enclosure. If you're chasing loud, powerful bass on a reasonable budget, this one deserves serious attention. That said, Pioneer has another contender that brings even more power to the table. Product number 3. Pioneer A-Series TSA2500LS4 10-inch shallow mount subwoofer. I unpacked the TSA2500LS4. It felt like the bigger brother of the earlier Pioneer model. The design looked familiar, but everything seemed a little more substantial. Even though it's a 10-inch subwoofer, it still maintains that space-saving shallow profile that makes installation much easier. The first thing I noticed during testing was the added depth in the bass response. Compared to the smaller 8-inch version, this model reached lower frequencies with more authority. Music felt fuller, and movie soundtracks gained an extra layer of impact. The reinforced cone handled demanding bass passages well, and I never felt like it was struggling, even during louder listening sessions. Another thing I appreciated was how predictable and easy it was to tune. Whether I wanted tighter bass for rock music or deeper lows for electronic tracks, the sub responded well to adjustments. If you want stronger bass performance while still keeping installation simple, this Pioneer strikes an excellent balance. However, CT Sounds enters the conversation with a very interesting alternative. Product number 4. CT Sounds Hydro 8-inch dual 4-ohm shallow mount subwoofer. I picked up the CT Sounds Hydro 8-inch. I noticed how solid and purposeful it felt. The compact dimensions made it obvious that this subwoofer was designed for tight spaces, but the overall construction suggested it wasn't sacrificing durability to achieve that goal. Once installed, the Hydro quickly showed why CT Sounds has built such a strong reputation among car audio enthusiasts. The bass response was quick, accurate, and surprisingly energetic for an 8-inch shallow mount design. During testing, it performed equally well in both sealed and ported setups, giving me flexibility depending on the sound I wanted. Bass notes felt tight and responsive, making this sub especially enjoyable for rock, metal, and fast-paced music. What stood out most was the efficiency. It didn't require huge amounts of power to come alive, yet it still delivered satisfying low-end performance. If you're building a compact audio system and value sound quality as much as output, this sub is easy to recommend. Still, CT Sound saved its biggest surprise for the final product. Product number 5. CT Sound's Hydro 10-inch Dual 4-ohm Shallow Mount Subwoofer. I first handled the Hydro 10-inch. It immediately felt like the most serious subwoofer in this group. Despite the shallow mounting depth, everything about it suggested strength and performance. The build quality was excellent, and it looked ready for serious power. Once installed and properly tuned, this subwoofer delivered some of the deepest and strongest bass in my testing. The larger cone area helped move more air, creating a fuller low-end experience that you could both hear and feel. Whether I was listening to bass-heavy tracks or watching action movies, the Hydro consistently produced impressive impact without losing control. I also appreciated its versatility. It performed well in both sealed and ported enclosures, allowing me to tailor the system to my preferences. Even at higher volume levels, the bass remained clean and composed. My favorite part was how close it came to the performance of a traditional full-depth subwoofer while fitting into places where larger models simply wouldn't work.
Those are my picks for the best shallow mount subwoofers available right now. Whether you're looking for a compact bass, strong value, or maximum output, there's something here for every setup. Check the links in the description for current prices and availability. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.